Okay, war number 4. I'm coming off of a very bad last war for me, so I'm really looking for a good time with my fights. And for one, I only have 5 fights instead of like 6 or 7, which I've been doing. So it is a nice small little break, but we're starting off on path 4 against a actually very scary CGR. I'll get into why in just a second, but basically on this node, he is placed to where if I have a non-damaging debuff on myself, he's going to gain a Fury buff, and this means he's gaining an extra Judgment, so I either A, can't let him throw a heavy attack the whole fight, or B, may have to make sure that he only throws special attacks while he's got buff immunity on him, or else I'm going to take some massive degen damage and it's not going to be fun. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to use an advanced power boost, go in and make sure that he only throws specials while buff immune, or just doesn't throw a heavy attack. I don't need both to apply, I just need at least one of them to apply. And since he's bleed immune, we have a little bit of extra ramp at the start, which is nice. But I do need to start landing some special attack parries, gain some prowess, and also make sure I don't have too many weaknesses on myself, or else I'm not going to be doing a lot of damage myself. I can go for... I should have done a light attack to get into the Hellfire Curse there, but I can go for Hellfire Curse because that's going to do extra damage, and I don't really need power control for this fight. I don't really need lifesteal for this fight. Well, I don't need lifesteal for this fight at all because of the fact that he is... I have a heal block on myself is what I'm trying to say. So I have all 7 prowess. He's controlled really well. Let's see what's going to happen next. He throws a heavy attack, which is bad, but it's okay because he still hasn't thrown a special attack while he's without the buff immunity yet, so we don't need to worry about that part. I don't know why I didn't switch to Hellfire Curse. I guess I really wanted to power control my way through this fight, but I really didn't need to, probably. So we're going to go for a special 2 with Hellfire Curse, and then, yeah, he's going to die. Did a nice bit of damage in the last SP2, and he goes down, so... Very scary fight, because if you mess up, you are just gonna die. But luckily we didn't mess up, so we're just big chillin'. So next up is Pyramid X, and this is the only Pyramid X fight for this war. I was just told to bring a tactic mutant that I felt safe with, and that was gonna be Pyramid X. I didn't really think about using Dani because of the fact that if you make Black Widow miss, she's gonna gain her evade charge. And that doesn't sound fun, so I went with Pyramid X here, and I had the Power Start 1 boost, which actually is kind of bad, because now I'm not going to be able to have as many prowess for my SP2. We don't get any crits, because Pyramid X simply does not crit, but also, we're still doing a good job. This is only a rank 4 Black Widow, and I keep forgetting that it has the node that reduces my defensive ability accuracy per non-damaging debuff, so I actually did get a little lucky with some of my parries because they charged a heavy right after, but at the same time I also had the shock pre-fight active just in case I did take a combo that if I got any shocks on myself it wouldn't matter. So next up is Vox versus Red Skull. This is actually a really good placement for Red Skull because this is a terrifying fight because of the fact that he's got so much attack rating because of the armor up buffs. And so I was just like, I can use Vox here, I can kill him before I mess up and die. We're not going to mess up and die, so it's okay. Basically, I want Vox because of the Undermine, and I can kill him pretty fast once I get ramped up. So we're going to go for the SP1 here, go for our initial set of degens. We have the Undermine, so now I can hit him while he's got the auto block, which I'm going to do right here, just like that. Undermine doesn't matter, can't get blocked. Such good thing. And I'm gonna save my degens at the last second, just like that, and now I'm gonna reapply as soon as I can, making sure to watch my parries along the way. And we're gonna bait one more SP1, got the Undermine, so it doesn't matter. Place our degens, and then he's gonna die just right after. So very scary fight, but Vox killed it fast enough to where I didn't really have much of a chance to mess up, so let's go Vox! I don't get to use that guy much in war, and it was a really fun time doing so. Alright, so now we have Claire versus 35 Sersi. I died to this fight last war, so this is a big rematch that I'm kind of nervous about, but at the same time, I know why I died last war, so I'm going to try to avoid that happening again. And that was mainly because of the fact that My buff immunity got caught by glancing, even though it shouldn't, so that was unfortunate, but at the same time I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen here. Except instead I'm going to throw my special attack into her block because apparently my light attack didn't register or something, or my special attack button didn't register. I was trying to throw my special and I don't know if my finger missed it, I don't know if it just was an input issue or something, but I could not throw my special attack there, and as I was like spamming the button, the stun finally went away, so luckily we're fine. It didn't really matter that much, but also kind of scared the crap out of me, so. Okay, we're throwing an SP2, we've got some nice power control. Gonna dex her SP1. Fight's going pretty well so far, except I miss a parry, and there goes a good bit of my health. My inputs felt so weird on this fight. I missed another parry, like, I don't know what's going on, I just can't parry apparently, so now I'm throwing my SP3, kind of out of panic. I paused just to give my fingers a bit of a break. Maybe it was me, maybe it actually was inputs messing up, I don't know. Either way, that pause was probably really helpful, so we're gonna go back in, dex her special attack, but now she's got indestructibles, and I don't have buff immunity, so yeah, I'm a little nervous. We've got a very much slow play, make sure to dex her special attacks. We're gonna gain some Mystic Dispersion here though, so now we're okay. And we're actually gonna go red, which I didn't want, but she's only at 4%, so there's literally no way this special doesn't kill her. So we're gonna chill just with that one tap right there, and Sersi is dead, so got the nice rematch KO. That definitely feels really nice, even though it was not clean at all, but it worked, so. Okay, a fight that I was very scared of is Adam Warlock here on node 44. I was told to power control my way through and use Poison Curse only, and during the Incinerate phase, I would just kind of chill and hit his block. The nice thing about Adam is that if you power steal him, he loses his power gain for 12 seconds. So that's going to help me a lot during this fight. We're going to switch to Poison Phase right there. Make sure to get as much prowess as I can. And I'm actually going to do a really cool trick that I thought of like just before I went into the fight. And you're going to see it in just a second. Because of the fact that this Adam Warlock is unduped, I can do this. I can gain power by hitting him while he's in the pod. So what that did was it gave me a bit more power to get closer to my SP2. Unfortunately, Mystic Dispersion pushed me SP3, so in this scenario it wasn't worth it, but I'm pretty sure later having that extra power is nice. And it's not even that bad dumping my Clairvoyance charges, because I'm going to gain so many back just from being immune to the poison. And we can dex the special one just like that, but if he has buff immunity, that's when I'm going to probably go for an SP1 block. I don't know if I do it in this fight, I know I do it in like the next war, where I'm actually going to go for a block when he has the buff immunity active. But here I'm just going to dex it, sacrifice the 2 prowess. It's not that big a deal because I'm going to farm more anyway while he's in the cusp of the Incinerate phase. Dex the special attack, and now that we throw the SP2, we're going to make sure his power gain is cut off. I don't know what happened there. I guess I missed a parry or something. Again, but whatever. We're going to go for another SP2 in just a second. And actually, no, we're not, because he's in Incinerate phase. I lied. Anyway, yeah, the game plan here was mainly just to stay in one curse, and that was going to be the poison one. Just power control him to death, because I don't want to be switching phases too much, because especially when I have to deal with the bleed one, it's going to be a bit too much time where I'm not going to be immune to anything, so definitely the smarter play here was to go with the poison one. And I gonna go for one more SP2, which is gonna basically finish the job. And yeah, we're gonna go for it right there. And this Adam is, never mind, we're going for an SP3, which is even better because it does a lot of damage. So yeah, that is gonna be my war. It went pretty well for me. We did lose this war big time, which is unfortunate, but whatever. We get a nice screenshot there to take a photo of the kill that I was actually really nervous about and apparently had no right to be. So, let's go. The war is won. Well, not won, but for me, it felt like a win. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.